what others hide, the open wounds I feel inside. You don't recoil, you come in close, you touch the pain and heal the most. Touch my wounds, Jesus, touch them all. You're not afraid when I fall. Your love is deeper than my pain. With just one word, I'm whole again. You showed your scars, you understand. You're the wounded healer with nail-scarred hands. No shame remains in what you mend. You make the broken start again. Touch my wounds, Jesus, touch them all. You're not afraid when I fall. Your love is deeper than my pain. With just one word, I'm whole again. Touch my wounds, Jesus, touch them all. You're not afraid when I fall. Your love is deeper than my pain. With just one word, I'm whole again. I kneel in silence, the words won't come. The battle inside leaves my spirit numb. But even in silence, you know my need. My soul still worships when I can't speak. When I
night is loud with fear and doubt, but I still know what peace is about. It only takes one breath, one name to still the storm and calm the flame.
I whisper Jesus and mountains bow. Chains are broken here and now. No shout required, no thunder roll. Just your name restores my soul.
The world may mock, the world may laugh, but I have seen what power you have. One gentle word from lips in pain, and joy comes rushing in again.
I whisper Jesus and mountains bow. Chains are broken here and now.
I was hiding in my shame. No one knew I wore no name, but you, oh Jesus, search the dark and love the wreckage of my heart. You found me buried deep in fear. You spoke my name and drew me near. You called me child. You made me free. I once was lost, but you found me. You didn't wait for me to rise. You met me with forgiving eyes. You held me close through every cry, and gave me wings so I could fly.
they called shame, you called a song. You've turned my weakness into strong. You don't discard what's torn in two. You make all things lovely and new.
I'm broken and beautiful in your hands. You see the story, you understand. Jesus, you love me just as I am. Broken and beautiful in your plan. Beautiful in your hands. You see the story, you understand. Jesus, you love me just as I am. Broken and beautiful in your I wandered off with busy hands, lost the wonder, lost the plans.
But even when my heart grew dim,
You whispered, child, come close again. Jesus, come close again. Don't let me go. Reignite the fire I used to know. You never moved, it was me who ran. But now I say, come close again.
I miss the stillness in your gaze, the quiet love that always stays.
So here I am, arms stretched wide, asking you to come inside. Jesus, come close again. Don't let me go. Reignite the fire I used to know. You never moved. every ache you bring relief. There's glory even in my grief. Glory in my grief, hope in sorrow's song. Jesus, you are near when all feels wrong. You make beauty from the ache. You give, you heal, you never break. Glory in my grief. I've seen your light through shattered skies and known your truth behind my cries. Though tears may fall like autumn leaves, you're working glory in my grief. Glory in my grief, hope in sorrow's song. Jesus, you are near when all feels wrong. You make beauty from the ache. You give, you heal, you never break. Glory in my There's a sound that breaks the chains, a holy song in heaven's name. And when I lift my voice in praise, the wounds begin to fade away. I'm healed in the sound of your name. Jesus, you wash away the pain. Every melody restores. Your love is what I'm singing for. The silent scream before you came, but now I sing in Jesus' name. What once was broken now is whole, as healing floods my weary alone in my room, no spotlight on me, but my prayer still reaches eternity. In the quiet moments, I raise my voice, and the heavens pause to hear my choice.
Heaven is listening, angels stand near. Jesus leans in, catching every tear. Even the whisper of my broken praise rises like incense to amazing grace.
I thought I was small, forgotten and weak, but you hear each word before I speak. When I lift my hands, though no one's around, glory descends, and mercy resounds.
Heaven is listening, angels stand near. Jesus leans in, catching every tear. Even the whisper of my broken praise rises like incense, amazing grace. Heaven is listening, angels stand near. Jesus leans in, catching every tear. Even the whisper of broken praise rises like incense, amazing grace. I thought I'd learn to let it go, but here I am with a heavy soul, the same old weight, the same old chain, but you invite me once again. I lay it down again at the feet of grace. Jesus, take this burden I can't face. You never tire of my return. With every fall, you help me learn. You never say too many times. Your mercy echoes through my cries. No shame in coming back to you. Your love is patient, strong and true. I lay it down again without direction, drowning in my own reflection. But you stepped in and took my place. Where would I be if not for grace? If not for grace, I'd be undone. If not for Jesus, the risen Son, you carried all my guilt and shame. Now I live to praise your name. You chased me down with gentle love. You brought me peace from up above. I didn't earn this sacred space. I'm only here because of grace. If not for grace, I'd be undone. If not for Jesus, the risen Son, you carried all my guilt and shame. Now I live to praise your name. You carried all my guilt and shame. Now I live to praise your name. Jesus, hold my heart. The pieces scattered, too far to find. But you see beauty where I see decline. I tried to fix what was torn apart, but only you can hold my heart. Jesus, hold my heart. Don't let it slip away. Wrap it in your mercy. Heal it day by day. I've wandered far. I've lost my spark, but Jesus still, you hold my heart. In quiet moments, I hear you speak. Strengthen the places where I'm weak. Love like a fire, a holy start that burns inside this fragile heart. just hold my heart. Don't let it slip away. Wrap it in your mercy. Heal it day by day. I've wandered far. I've lost my spark, but Jesus still, you hold my heart. In the stillness of the dawn, when all my strength feels nearly gone, I reach for air, I reach for grace, and find
when hope feels thin, but I still hear you deep within. A melody that won't let go, a whisper pulling me back home. Jesus, sing me through the storm. Let your voice be soft and warm. When I can't find the words to say, sing over me and lead the way. The noise of fear tries to drown the light, but your love sings louder in the fight. You are the song that carries me through every pain, through every plea. Jesus, sing me through the storm. Let your worship born of all my fears. Though I'm crushed, I'm not destroyed. In my sorrow I find joy. Let the pain praise, let the heart cry. Jesus, you're still lifted high. Even when I'm barely strong, I'll praise you in the broken song. I'll praise you in the broken song. Every wound becomes a prayer. You meet me, Jesus, in despair. What once was grief becomes a flame that burns to glorify your name. Let the pain praise, let the heart cry. Jesus, you're still lifted high. Even when I'm barely strong, I'll praise you in the broken song. I'll praise you in the broken song. Let the pain praise, let the heart cry. Jesus, you're still lifted high. Even when I'm barely strong, I'll praise you in the broken song. I'll praise you in the broken song. Let the pain praise, let the heart cry. Jesus, you're still lifted high. I walk through shadows, through endless night. My faith grew faint, no strength to fight. But deep within, a song remained, a whisper of your holy name. My soul remembers who you are, Jesus, healer of my scars. Even when the world forgets, you're the love I can't forget. When I was lost and pulled away, you never once gave up or swayed. Your grace has written on my soul a story only you could hold. My soul remembers who you are, Jesus, healer of my scars. Even when to you. My yes is yours through joy or pain, through desert winds or heavy rain. I trust you, Lord, in every chore. Whatever you ask, my yes is yours. It's not always easy, not always clear, but I know, Jesus, you're always near. Even in the dark unknown, I say yes, I'm not alone. My yes is yours through joy or pain, through desert winds or heavy rain. I trust you, Lord, in every chore. Whatever you ask, my yes is yours. Whatever you ask, my yes is yours. Never let me go, but do still I carry silent pain, but through it all I've come to know you never once let me go.
Oh, Jesus, you never let me go. Even when I lost all hope, held by grace,
Through every low,
you never let me go.
the night tried hard to pull me down, but you were there, still all around. Your voice a whisper in the fight that pulled me through into to sing with open skies, but sorrow stole my melodies and light. Still in the silence, I believe you can restore the voice in me. Jesus, restore my song again. Let worship rise where pain has been. Bring back the joy, bring back the sound. Lift me up from battlegrounds. I'll sing again, though raw and true, with every note I'll run to you. You take what's weak and call it strong, and fill the broken with a song. Jesus, restore my song again. Let worship rise where pain has been. Bring back the joy, bring back the sound. Lift me up from battlegrounds. It's deeper than a melody. It's more than just a harmony. This is my soul crying out for mercy, love, and heaven's sound. This is my soul cry. Jesus be lifted high from
nothing but a heart that's bruised, trying to worship, feeling confused. But every drop that falls from my face turns to worship in this sacred place. Tears on the altar, falling like rain. You see the sorrow, you feel the pain, but in your presence I rise again. Tears on the altar are not in vain. No words left, just a silent cry. Yet you are near and you don't pass by. Jesus, you catch every tear I shed. You speak life to what I thought was dead. Tears on the altar, falling like rain. You see the sorrow, you feel the pain, but in your presence I rise again. Tears on the altar are not in vain.
I've had friends who walked away when storms rolled in. They couldn't stay, but through my night and through my shame,